back to FFA Fridays, everybody. I'm the Edwards County chapter reporter, Rylan Robb, and we had an awesome first episode last time. It did way better than I thought it would, and it was great to see all the engagement and support from it. And I'm here and back, ready for episode 2 to give you guys a high-quality episode this Friday. So let's go ahead and roll that intro and get going here. Good morning, everybody. I'm Rylan Robb, the chapter reporter for Edwards County, and welcome back to the second episode of FFA Fridays. In the last episode, we kind of got started here, talked about what we're doing to fight COVID and all that. And today, it's going to be a little bit of a shorter episode. Last time was a little long. I apologize, but here for a bit of a shorter one this week. And before I go ahead and get started here, I just want to point out we got our Edwards County 2020 merch in. You guys better get this and pay your dues so you can get an awesome shirt this year. Personally, this is my favorite shirt since we've been here. I like the red. My favorite color is red. Fun fact about me. But I really like it. It's comfy. It's really comfy, actually. I can vouch for this. So make sure you go pay your dues and get you guys an FFA shirt. So to start this episode, I'm supposed to give a quick shout out to the PE teachers here for letting me record this. So first thing I want to talk about really quick is 4-H. It's 4-H week. Personally, I'm not in 4-H, but I do think it is a really cool organization. I know we have some FFA members that also are double dipping and do 4-H as well, and I think that's great. And since it was 4-H week, everybody was supposed to wear green this week in support of 4-H. So I hope you guys all wear your green this week. For our special highlight section this week, we had a conference. It was the SIU Green Hand Conference. So we had some freshmen, or green hands is what they're called as first-year FFA members, and they came into Miss Wiseman's rooms for a virtual Green Hand Conference offered by SIU. And our participants for that was Campbell Biggs, Jacob Weber, Trenton Jefferson, Wyatt Landingham, Lindsay Luker, and Allie Williams. So since this was a virtual contest, they all participated through Zoom, and then there was 4 sessions led by officers this year, and they learned about setting SMART goals for themselves, and they also had some general FFA knowledge. Miss Wiseman told me that they did some fun Kahoots and stuff like that, and I think that's a really good way to be engaged, and it sounds like they had a really fun time. They ordered pizza and participated in the conference, and as far as I know, it went really well, and I'm excited to see what virtual conferences they have next, personally, because I think they're doing a really good job with it, and I really want to see how they advance it and take it to the next step as well, and see what they can do to make it even better. Okay, and then moving on to the officer interview section this week. Last week we did the advisors with Mr. Claude and Miss Wiseman, so if you haven't seen that, make sure to go check that out before you guys watch this one, because the last time was pretty good. But this week, I'm interviewing the student advisor over here, Kassidi Metcalf. So let's go ahead and cut to that real quick.
I'm Kassidi Metcalf, and I'm the student advisor.
What do you do as the student advisor?
My duties are to take care of the bulletin board and help the other officers whenever they need it.
Do you like being the student advisor?
Yeah, I enjoy it.
Do you have any fun officer experiences from your term so far?
We haven't really done much yet, but the meetings were fun.
Okay, so if you had to say one thing to the members of the community about FFA and your experience so far, what would it be?
Through FFA, I've learned a lot. I feel like what I've learned will be very beneficial in my future.
Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed that officer interview this week. Good job. Thanks for interviewing, and let's go ahead and get right on to the next topic here. So for our community event this week, I'm highlighting our Sorting Caps project. So we're sorting caps because we're doing this to fulfill 2 grants that got postponed from last year because of the corona. So basically, Farm Credit Services and I believe Illinois Education Association or something to that effect, gave us 2 grants, and we're sorting the caps to fulfill those grants. We've had FFA members come in a few days after school to just help sort caps for a couple of hours, and it's worked really well. Hopefully there'll be some pictures on screen. I know I've seen some pictures, so I'll try and throw those up on the screen so you guys can see what some of the members have been doing. but it's been going really well. I know there's one today as of recording this, and I think they're gonna get done fairly quick if they're going at the rate they're going. So, which is awesome. And then last but not least, we have the first viewer wheel. This is exciting stuff. Okay, so last episode I told you guys to leave a comment and tell me what you guys wanted me to talk about for this viewer wheel for this episode. Okay, so let's go ahead and pop up that viewer wheel. All right. So as you can see on this wheel over here, we have our 3 comments, which will also be up here somewhere. So we had, let me make sure I get this right. Okay, so Wyatt Landingham asked, can we talk about other CDEs? That would be great. Edwards County Farm Bureau wants us to talk about harvest, and then Emma Wiseman wants us to talk about official dress. Alright, so it landed on harvest. Thank you for Edwards County Farm Bureau for leaving a comment. This week we're going to be talking about the harvest. Okay, so I've done a little research on the harvest this year. From the information that I've gathered, the corn yields for this year have been pretty good. And then I haven't heard anything about soybean yields yet, but I'm assuming they're going to be pretty good as well. We know it's been pretty dry this last month, but the month before, we had some rain, and I think we just had a pretty good storm not too long ago. So we're definitely doing pretty good on the weather front, and yields are doing pretty good. So at least something's going right this year. So that's good. But everyone else, just be careful of the farm equipment on the road as they're going through harvest and everything. Just be careful with tractors and everything and the other big equipment on the road. Just be careful if you pass them or anything like that. And our farmers feed the world, so just be mindful of that and keep that in mind and make sure that they're well appreciated. So next week for the viewer wheel, make sure to leave your comments. Any new comments I will put in the viewer wheel as well. So make sure to go leave a comment for next week's viewer wheel. And thank you again to Edwards County Farm Bureau for leaving that wonderful comment. I appreciate the support. And that's pretty much going to wrap it up for episode 2. So if you guys have enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you guys don't miss an upload. 7 a.m. Central Standard Time every single Friday. You don't want to miss it. So with that, I will see you guys next week in episode 3. Bye!